These mistakes would cost you your driving test. So when you're doing your parallel parking in your driving test, if you make these mistakes that I'm sharing with you in this video, you will fail your driving test. So in this video, I'm going to share with you all of the mistakes that you should avoid for you to pass your parallel parking in your driving test. Hopefully, watching this video, you should fully understand what are the mistakes many learners make and what mistake you should avoid for you to pass your driving test. So I'm going to break it down and give you all the mistakes you should avoid when you're doing the parallel parking. Let's start the lesson. But if you need all the steps of parallel parking, watch the other videos on the channel where I give all the steps how to do the parallel parking, exactly how you should do it, exactly how you should practice to learn the parallel parking. In this video, like I said, we're going to share the things that you should avoid, the mistakes you should avoid, the faults you should avoid for you to do the parallel parking, for you to pass the parallel parking in the driving test. So first of all, if the examiner is going to give you the parallel parking in your driving test, they will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left. They're not going to say, we're going to use that car in the beginning. They will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left. Maybe they will say, stop somewhere safe on the left where that car is or something, okay? And you pull up. So how do you pull up? Make sure you look at the mirror, put the signal on, and nicely pull up. Okay, pull up somewhere safe. So that's the first thing you do. Make sure you look at the mirror, you put the signal on. That's what you normally do when you're pulling up somewhere safe on the left, and pull up somewhere safe on the left. When you stop, secure the car. Done. Then the examiner will say, use that car for parallel parking. So in this case, we have this car in front. They might say that, use this car for parallel parking. Now it is your job to move off from here, line up, and do the parallel parking. So your maneuver, your parking starts from here now. Make sure many learners, they just worry about how to do the parking and they don't move off safely from here to over there. They think that, well, my parking is going to start over there, and they forget that they need to move off from here first to there before they do the parallel parking. Okay, so it is your job to prepare the car, move off from here to there safely. So how are you going to do that? You're going to prepare the car, go to D, take the handbrake off. Okay, you're preparing to move off. You look around, you look at the blind spot. Make sure, don't move from here without the blind spot. So you look around, look at the blind spot, and then you consider a signal. Now when I say consider a signal, what does that mean? It means that if there's somebody around, maybe you're walking, somebody moving, somebody inside the car, you could see, put the signal on, because it's going to benefit them. They need to know that you're moving off from here. Okay, so consider a signal if there's somebody around. If there's nobody there at all, you don't need the signal. For me, there's nobody there, I don't need to signal. If you're not sure, put the signal on. Okay, so let me repeat that. Nobody around, you don't have to signal. Somebody around or you're not sure, put the signal on. Done. I'm not going to put the signal on because there's nobody there. Blind spot one more time, and you just release the brake and the car starts to go. Just releasing the brake. I'm not giving the gas at all, just releasing the brake. Car is creeping and I go and line up. I go and line up. You are lining up around 1 meter from the car and slightly forward than that car, slightly forward, about there. Okay, so about 1 meter, meaning one door away from that car. Car is straight and slightly forward than this car, slightly forward. Done. And now we're going to reverse. For us to reverse, what do we do? Position yourself slightly that way. Many learners, they don't do that. And why? They just stay there, and it's difficult for them to look at the back, and they don't look at the back. Remember, when the car is reversing, when you're going backwards, you should be looking back mainly, because that's the way the car is going. Many learners, like I said, they just stay there and they can't look properly. They can't do that. Position yourself slightly. So that's one of the mistakes learners make, is they don't position. So position slightly that way. Then it's easier for you to look over there. Easier for you to look over there. Is that okay? Okay, done. When you're reversing, okay, like I said, position that way slightly, number one. Number two, how do you hold the steering? You could either just hold it there and go at the back, or if the car is going in a straight line, you could hold it at 12 o'clock, okay, 12 o'clock, and put this hand on your lap or back of this seat or somewhere here. It's not a problem. You could do that with one hand as long as the car is going in a straight line. If you need to steer left and right, you must take both hands on the wheel. You can't steer with one hand. You shouldn't steer with one hand, okay? If you need to steer, both hands. If the car is going in a straight line, one hand is okay, and this hand on the lap, and you look at the back. That's okay. Is that okay? Okay, so 2/4 I'm holding. I need to go to reverse gear. Done. Why? Because I'm going backwards. Okay, reverse gear. I need to look around. Look all around, and then there. So start from here and go there. Make sure you do that. Many, they forget to do the observation. You look around and look at the back. Okay, and then I release the brake only. Only the brake. Only the brake. Nothing else. The car will start to go. Only the brake. Car is going. And once I reach the reference, I go about there and I do one left. I do one left. Done. Look around. Good. So when I do one left, the back is going in, the front is going out. So what do I do now? I look over, because that's the way the car is going, the front is going. I want to make sure it's safe here. Okay? Look around, look at the back, and I'm looking, and I'm looking, and I'm looking. Good. Once I am about here, I do one right. Look around, look at the back. Look around, look at the back. And I go straight to the pavement, and I'm looking, using my side mirror to get the information, looking around every now and again, looking around, look around. And once I am about here, I'm going to do full right lock, look around, look around, look around, look around, and look at the back. Mainly, once the car is straight, get the wheel straight, look around and stop about here. Good. Once you've done that, what do you think? Is the car okay? If you think you are too far from the pavement or you are too close, meaning you are about to hit the pavement, then you should stop where you are, go forward a bit and come back, do the parking again. In this case, I could see a little bit far from the pavement. Okay, so because it's a little bit far from the pavement, I'm going to correct that. Remember, you're allowed to correct. Many learners, they make the mistake of thinking, well, I can't correct. Yes, you can correct. So what do you do? Now? It's too far. So you get the car ready, reverse. You go to D, you look around, look at the blind spot, and you go a step. I'm not going to go all the way, just a step around here and stop there. I'm going to come here, get the car straight, and there. Done. Go to reverse gear. Done. Look around, and I go back again. This time, I'm going to try to go closer. Look at the back. Look around. Look at the back, and I go closer and do full right lock. Closer this time. Look around. Closer. Now, it's going to hit the pavement. I'm showing you all this so that you know, because many learners, the mistake they make, they think that they can correct. This time, I've done the steering a bit too late. Now it's gonna hit the pavement. If I go any further, it's gonna hit the pavement. What am I gonna do? Does that mean I failed? No, I haven't hit the pavement yet. It looks I'm gonna hit the pavement, and I know it's gonna hit the pavement. I shouldn't go anymore, should I? What do I do now? That's fine. I'm gonna go to D, look around, hit the blind spot, and I'm gonna go again at that step. Okay, and there. Done. Reverse gear. Look around. Look at the back. And this time I'm going again. Look around. And I'm going to go here for right lock this time. Okay, look around. Look at the back mainly. Perfect. I could see it's perfect. Look around. Look at the front on the car straight. Get the wheel straight. Look at the back and stop. Okay, park. Done. Is that okay? So let's remind ourselves. Okay, number one, the examiner will ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left. That's the first thing. They're going to ask you to pull up somewhere safe on the left. So you pull up like you normally do. Look at the mirror, put the signal on, and you pull up somewhere safe on the left. Then they're going to ask you to use a car for parallel parking. Your job is to move up from the position you are, go to that place where, so make sure your parking starts from where you are. You get the car ready, look around, look at the blind spot, signal if needed, go and line up. Done. You go back and you do your reference. Like I said, if you haven't got the steps and you need the steps of the parking, watch the other videos in the channel. Like I said, I will leave a link in the description. But this one, giving you the mistakes learners make so that you fully understand why learners are failing. Number one, they're failing is because they don't look at the blind spot before moving off. Number two is because they don't look at the back mainly. They should be looking at the back when the car is going back. Every now and again, they don't look at the blind spot. They just look one way, either look at the back or look at the front. They don't look at the back mainly. So they're either looking at the back and they're not doing anything else, meaning they don't look around, or they just look at the front and the mirror, but they don't look at the back mainly. And that will be done for observations, okay? So every now and again, make sure you look around. If there is somebody comes, if any car comes, what do? Stop where you are, see what they do. If they want to go around, let them. If they don't go around, they wait for you, you carry on going. But keep looking every now and again, because if they want to go while you're doing, stop again, let them go, look around, carry on. Okay, and then the other mistake, which is the most important mistake they make and they don't correct, is when they've gone into the pavement and they finish and they're too far from the pavement. What do you think they should do? The mistakes learners make, they don't correct. They think, well, I've done it and I'm not going to do anything else. Remember, you're allowed to correct. You go forward, done. Or you've gone in and you think that you're going to hit the pavement. If you think you are hitting, don't go anymore. Don't hit the pavement. Stop, go forward, and come back. When you go forward though, don't go all the way to step one. Go just go forward, a step back, and come back again. Remember, you are just correcting, you're not doing the parking again. So when you go forward to correct, just go a step back and come back. 3 things when you're doing this parking, 3 things you must show the examiner that you are capable of doing. So it's the word COP, C-O-P, COP. C for control of your car. How did you control the car? Was the speed too high? Was the speed too low? How did you control with your foot? So C for control of your car. O for observation, looking all around, look at the blind spot, look at the back mainly. Every now and again, look at the blind spot, look ahead. If somebody comes, stop. If they want to go, let them go. When they've gone, look around again and go back. So it all comes under observation. And then P for position. Did you hit the pavement? Or you too far from the pavement? Or did you complete the parking reasonably close to the pavement and not too far or not too near to the car? So P for position. It's the word COP, control, observation, position. You must pass on all 3 when you're doing the parallel parking or any maneuver. So just quickly, let's do one more time. Okay, you get the car ready, look around, blind spot, no signal needed, and I'm gonna go. Blind spot again, done. I go and line up. Here, I go and line up here. Get the car ready, position myself slightly, reverse, look around, look at the back, look at the back. When the back is around there, blind spot, it's going to go out, look around, and around here. On the right, look around, look at the back mainly, look around, look at the back mainly. Every now and again, look around, look at the back mainly, and I'm going. And I'm going to go really slowly, go close to the pavement, and I'm going to go around here, line up. Okay. Go around, the car is straight, get it all straight, done. Handbrake, done. Is that okay? So I hope this video gives you something for you to understand, gives you the mistakes that you should avoid when you're doing the parallel parking. If you need help on Learn to Drive and to pass the driving test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything a learner needs. The course will give you everything you need for you to learn and for you to pass the driving test. It has everything you need. I will leave a link in the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. I hope this video helps. If it does, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.